Back again with another video. This time I went record shopping. I went to 3 record stores. Also I went to a record store just opened up. Really enjoyed my time over there. And also I'd like to show you some records from my collection that have the same type of labels. So I had a really good time and I like to share these new records with you. So let's get started. This one was sitting right in the front. The lady just put it out the day before. This African Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force. This is Renegades of Funk. This cover came out in '83. But this actually a repress. The vinyl's a repress from '84. Really good old school electro. Love that cover. You know, you got Bambaataa, Globe, Pow Wow, and Biggs. When I was a little kid, I used to have this record right here. A real nice addition to my collection. I believe the designer of this album from Marvel Comics also did the Nucleus LPs also. Another one off the Tommy Boy label. This is Lost in Space. This is from my personal collection, the Jones and Crew. Really good old school electro. You know, we're the Jones and Crew. Space is the place. You know, Ground Control. They got Pac Jam on here. They got all the beats per minute to all these songs right here. This is a masterpiece from the old school days. Really like that one. Here's Pac Jam. This is Jones and Crew. This is off the Tommy Boy label also. And this is actually my first record 12-inch electro I've ever purchased. Really like that one a lot. Another one off the Tommy Boy label. This is Planet Patrol. This is their LP. Got a really good stuff on here. Cheap Thrills, Danger Zone. Didn't know you till I saw you rock and roll. Play at your own risk. It wouldn't made any difference. Some good jams right there. Old school electro. And off that record we have Play at Your Own Risk. Love that single, 129 beats per minute. Okay. Debbie Deb, Lookout Weekend. This is off of Jam Pack. I couldn't believe I found this in the record store. It was right behind some other 12-inch singles on new arrivals. And when I pulled it out, like near mint condition. Couldn't believe it. I got it for $4.99. Never had the orange label. I did some research. This is actually one of the original pressings that came out in '84, and it's the dark orange color. I believe the very first pressing was a blue label. So anyway, just want to share that with you. And from my personal collection, I've always had this one right here. This is actually a repress from '86, but it does say 1984 Music Specialist on here. I like the purple label a lot better. I think it's real pretty, and I like the Jam Pack label to go with it. Very attractive label right there. Bought this one too from the same record store, and this is by NoHo. This is Touch. This particular track came out in '87. It was originally done by Succession in '84. A guy that made a CD for me, he put this song on there, and I loved it so much I went ahead and bought it. I know the cover's in kind of bad shape, but it is the original. So anyway, if you like Touch by Succession, I'm sure you'll like the one by NoHo also. Got good female vocals in the background. Okay, Succession had The Magician out. I think this one came out in '87. That's a really good one. This came off of Siren Records. Kind of collectible, real good jam, good synth pop music. Another good one by Succession. This is Fire Island. This is more synth pop, kind of dark wave. See, it's mixed by John Rocker, and I think he had IOU and I Want It to Be Real, and he had one other really good song out. So, good one right there, Succession, Fire Island. And that's off the Beggars Banquet label. Yep, there it is. Beggars Banquet. The other one off the Beggars Banquet, this is from my personal collection. This is the Boy Shoy. This is Away. This is the special mix. You got the members of the band in the back, the Boy Shoy. This actual record right here is almost mint condition. The The seller sold it to me in mint condition. I only played it one time. I put it on CD and put it away for safekeeping. Had it in my collection case for a while, but beautiful cover, like that, the Boy Shoy. Another one by the Boy Shoy. This is Please. This is actually it's a promo. This came out in '87 off the same label, and it's got the hype sticker on there. Okay, the second record store I went to, and I could not believe my eyes when I went through the 12-inch singles. This was right here in the front. This is the Russell Brothers. This is the Party Scene. This is off a Portrait and has the original cover, still in shrink wrap, and also a little bonus. It's actually a promo. It's got the 4 tracks on there. The standard copy has 3 mixes on there, but the promo has 4. That's a really good electro jam right there. That's worth about $50 in most places, but I'm very, very pleased with that one. Now, the same record store, I went look underneath the table. They said they had some more, and I pulled out a dark blue label, Tandem Records of Liaison. This is the Ride Inside. There's actually Cameron Paul. I want to bring another one up to you. This is the second pressing right here. I much rather this cover right here. I like that. And this is the more rare. This is actually the first pressing. I never knew that until I did some research on Discogs. But anyway, I'm very pleased to have both copies now. So there you go. Okay, another one in the stack they had. Got Roxanne with UTFO. This is the real Roxanne. This is off of Select Records. Got the original cover to go with it. Still in shrink wrap. Also one from my collection I like to bring up from the Select Records. This is Whistle, Just Buggin'. This came out in '85. That's a good old school classic right there. Okay, on my trip to the third record store, I bought the Egyptian Lover. This is 1-track mine in near mint condition. Got all the hits on here. Got You're So Fine, Dark Side of Egypt, Living on the Nile, Freakaholic, The Lover. We got a Lesbian. Also got Kinky Nation, Kingdom Come. Kinky Nation, Kingdom Come is my favorite. Never released on a 12-inch single. Really good jam. This is probably my favorite Egyptian Lover LP put out. He is the Electro Wizard. And off that album right there came this, Freakaholic. This is the blue label remix. I think it's 124 beats per minute. Really like that one a whole lot. Good mixing tool. Another good Egyptian Lover. His very first one, On the Nile. Of course, we got all the good ones. We got Girls, What Up the DJ Can't Scratch, Computer Love, Egypt, and My Beat Goes Boom. Still sealed condition. His very first one, On the Nile. That came out in '84. In '85, this one was never released on any of his albums. This is Dance. This came out in '85, 1 year after his LP was put out. This is the purple cover right here. This is one of my favorite Egyptian Lover songs, Dance. Another good one, this is Filthy, the album. It's got DSL's I Want You, The Baddest Beats Around, Planet E. I think Planet E is like 128 beats per minute, and I Want You is 124. Love this cover right here. This one's also sealed. I collect a lot of Egyptian Lover records. Okay, the same record store, and I had this on my other video. I showed you a Magatron. That's my man throwing down and Return to the Planet of Bass. And I said I always wanted Welcome to the Planet of Bass. Lo and behold, there it was. About halfway through the stack. Welcome to the Planet of Bass by Magatron. This was released back in '87. Really good jam right there. Show you the record. There it is. Jammark Records. We got that bottom. Welcome to the Planet of Bass. The reissue, I believe, came out 1 year later in '88, and it's more like a dark blue with different colors on there, and it has like a generic sleeve with Jammark records. So anyway, really good addition to my collection on this one. Really proud of that one. And I went to the $2 and $3 bins, and I pulled out this one right here. When I was a kid, I used to have this. This is Arcade Funk by Tilt. I got it for like $3 off of DETT Records. And this particular track, if you look on the etching on there, it has the Pac-Man ghost because it sounds like a video game, like you playing as Pac-Man. And also, the same year, they put out another one, but they call themselves Arcade Funk, and they have one called Search and Destroy, and that's a pretty good one too. So that's off the DETT Records. And speaking of the same record company, also it was produced by Trouble Funk, and I bought this one from a flea market, and this is called Say What by Trouble Funk. Really good cover. It has the original company sleeve still in shrink wrap. Also another one out the $2 bin. Had this one when I was a kid. This is Your Mama by Wolf Ticket. This is off of Prelude Records. This is more electric funk electro. Some old school jam from '82. Prelude Records. And I waited for the price to come down on this one. They wanted $7.99, and I finally got it for like $3. This is the Renegade MC, the Wabbit. This is the Roger Dance. This off of Dunk Your Funk Records. It's kind of warped on the instrumental side. It's more the convex, and on the vocal side, it's more concave. So I like to play it on the instrumental side. It plays much better. But anyway, pretty good jam. Got some good beats in there. It's off of Dunk Your Funk Records. Well, that concludes all my records that I have, plus some out of my collection. I hope you really enjoyed this video. This is the second time I did this format. And I think the next video I'm gonna show all my sealed records. So stay tuned for that one, my friends, and see you next time.